Always remember that this is for educational purposes only and should never be used on the public internet. Before you start any brute force attacks, you must know your network and its hosts. The best scans you can use are NetDiscover and Nmap. NetDiscover will just list all hosts on the network and their associated MAC addresses. My Metasploitable address is a .98, so I am going to check if its Telnet and SSH ports are open with Nmap. Using the -P flag and its TCP port number will get you there. As you can see, port 22 and 23 are both open on this device. For all brute force techniques and ethical password cracks, you require a word list to refer to. In these examples, I am going to show you the location via both methods, firstly by the graphical interface and navigating via folders to the user, share, word lists folder. The more common method is via CLI, and the same location applies using the cd command. I have prepared 2 word lists for usernames and passwords. The first example is using Hydra via the CLI, and it's going to be on SSH. The command is Hydra with a -L followed by your word list name. Then -P followed by your password list. Lastly, put in the IP address of your target and then SSH. Press enter and the attack begins, which should run relatively fast, finding the simple username and password as shown. A quick up arrow on the keyboard and you'll be able to repeat the previous command. Rather than the SSH command on the end, just replace this with Telnet. The same process will happen, utilizing the same word list, but as we can see it does not manage to break in. That's interesting. We have used the CLI with Hydra, but now we are going to use the graphical interface. You can find this by typing Hydra in the search bar. An easy-to-use interface pops up. In the single target box, type in your target IP address. Type in the correct port number for SSH and also select the protocol of SSH from the drop-down menu. Then navigate to the username and password word lists. Clicking on the boxes brings up the folder locations, so navigate to them and you are set. Leave all the other settings as default and click on the Start button. It is the same as the CLI process and eventually will pop up with the username and password of the target device. Brute forced. As you can see, brute force with easy usernames and passwords can happen and is more common than you think. Use difficult passwords or a password manager application. We hope you found this tutorial useful. Thanks for watching another video from the G-Man channel. Like, share and subscribe and we will see you again very soon, I am sure.